Geography is destiny. This is as true in business as it is in geopolitics and war. Qore Performance started in the high deserts east of San Diego, California, then moved briefly to Dallas, Texas, and finally to Loudoun County, Virginia, a suburb about 40 minutes outside of Washington, D.C. Building a superhuman future isn't just our tagline, it is who we are. It is why we exist. We empower individuals by creating competitive advantages where none previously existed, liberating them from the constraints of their environment to be the greatest version of themselves. To accomplish this, we design, build, and manufacture novel thermoregulation and hydration solutions that weaponize temperature to improve performance and survivability. We do this for a wide range of end users, including military, law enforcement, prepared citizens, pilots, outdoor enthusiasts, safety professionals, and dozens of America's greatest companies, some of whom you probably know and love. So why are we making a video about the worst county in America for business? Well, it is our sincere hope that this information will help businesses and talent alike to find the location where they can reach their full potential, powering America to even greater heights in the process as we learn to evolve as a people and as a nation. So in order, the three reasons we are leaving Loudoun County, Virginia are local government regulation, workforce culture, and cost. Before we dive into the top three reasons for leaving Loudoun County, it is important that we highlight how this video focuses on the worst county for business in the United States. Virginia itself is actually a well-run state, Commonwealth, especially in comparison to places like California, Illinois, and Minnesota. We have worked closely with state-level agencies like VEDP with great effect for the citizens of the Commonwealth by significantly boosting the international exports of our products, all of which are made and shipped by us out of Virginia. VEDP is probably one of the best-run government organizations with which we have had contact in our entire careers, and certainly in the time of running this company. The staff is dedicated and they work hard for the betterment of the Commonwealth. VEDP is one of the few government agencies where we have received emails with new thoughts, brainstorms, and proposals late on a Friday or even a Saturday night. This proves to us, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that VEDP genuinely cares about the citizens they work hard to serve. We can say with confidence that if Loudoun County were run like VEDP, it's unlikely we'd be leaving Virginia at all. With the premise of this video now clearly established, let's get to our list of the top three reasons we are leaving Loudoun County. Number 1, local government regulation. From zoning laws to mask mandates to health code violation check-in calls, yes, this actually happened to us, the local regulation in Loudoun County specifically is significant. Zoning laws are not only challenging and extremely specific in Loudoun County, but they run counter to what local officials told us they want for their county: great manufacturing jobs. We're a vertically integrated business, much like Tesla, smaller obviously. This means we manufacture in addition to market and distribute our own products. In our HQ2 property search, we encountered numerous instances where county zoning officials would tell us we needed to use specific language in our application for our use to get approved. As an example, in Loudoun, Prince William, Fauquier, and Culpeper counties, we had to use the phrase light assembly instead of manufacturing for our zoning applications and even in all of our exploratory conversations. We were told that failure to do this would result in the denial of our application per the local zoning officials. At first blush, this sounds harmless, right? I mean, the officials are telling us how to circumvent the regulations after all. The issue comes with a shift in political winds. Our permitting would be technically incorrect, meaning we could operate as a business only so long as the same local officials looked the other way. However, even a slight shift in the political winds would give these same local officials legal leverage to shut us down should they so choose. We could operate only at the sole and arbitrary discretion of those same officials. This is a tenuous and high-risk position for a business to make the type of significant capital investments we are planning to make in the near future as we embark on the second phase of our growth. Loudoun County made national headlines recently with two distinct actions from their school board: attempted implementation of CRT in the curriculum with their subsequent silencing of parental opposition, and a school superintendent covering up 2 sexual assaults by the same student thanks to the transgender bathroom policies of the school district. That superintendent, Scott Ziegler, has since been indicted by a special grand jury. These 2 incidents have led to over 24 recruiting candidates telling us that they would love to work for us and join the team, but not if we were headquartered in Loudoun County. The reason was simple. They didn't want to send their kids to Loudoun County Public Schools. The actions of the Loudoun County School Board directly hindered our ability to grow as a business. A few years ago, we applied for our FFL SOT. For those of you who are unfamiliar with an FFL SOT, it is a special type of permit regulated by the ATF, and it stands for Federal Firearms License Special Occupational Taxpayer. In short, we were asked to be the Washington, D.C. area representative for a company that manufactured products which require an FFL SOT to sell. The ATF was prompt and professional, even eager in responding to our application since it involved military and law enforcement sales. Loudoun County, not so much. We won't bore you to death with the inane minutiae of our interactions with Loudoun County planning and zoning staff, but the TLDR is that they denied our ability to get our FFL SOT because they wanted our landlord to spend $14,000 updating his architectural drawings to create a properly formatted suite number that was compatible with their new software. They told us that this was required to issue us the occupancy permit, which the ATF required by law to grant us our FFL SOT. After much back and forth with planning and zoning, the ATF, somewhat frustrated with Loudoun County planning and zoning themselves, even said that they would take a simple letter confirming our use for our lease space from planning and zoning in lieu of an occupancy permit. Loudoun County Planning and Zoning denied our request for this basic letter, and in doing so cost us millions of dollars of business, half a dozen new jobs for the Commonwealth, and likely tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in tax revenue for the citizens they supposedly serve. And for what? A triple-digit suite number? Ultimately, this bureaucratic nightmare is largely what motivated us to look outside of Virginia for the future of our business. Number 2, workforce culture. Loudoun County is largely composed of people who want government jobs, either directly or indirectly. This is a great atmosphere for attracting academics, consultants, lawyers, and bureaucrats. However, this is a credential-oriented instead of talent-oriented workforce culture, making it an extremely unattractive environment for the independently minded entrepreneurs, creatives, builders, and doers we need for our future. This isn't a guess. This is the result of direct feedback from the hundreds of interviews we've conducted over the last 3 years. Number 3, cost. Loudoun County is expensive. Rather than waste precious minutes here regurgitating a bunch of information you can easily find on Zillow, we'll sum it up with these main areas of cost: real estate and taxes. So that's going to do it for part 1 of our 2-part series on the top 3 reasons why we are leaving Loudoun County. And now we want to know, to what city do you think we'll be relocating, and what do you think are some of the best counties in America for business? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Justin Lee, and until next time, stay frosty.